And if you're listening in on this, we are live and ready. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. If you don't know who I am, the name's Unmanned Sanity. And I apologize if I'm a little bit floaty a bit. It's just I just had a bit of some of the bourbon and coke mix. Not a big one. It's just 1 can and 3 ounce shots of bourbon. But I'm still sober. I'm still good enough to be able to do video games. Not like I'm driving. It's not like I'm doing this while driving, okay? There's a big difference, and you should know how to drink responsibly. So at any rate, welcome everyone to the stream. And tonight we are continuing on with Subnautica Sub-Zero. Now, my last stream, I did do a first part of the experience trying to get through much of the stuff. Many of the things, such as getting the items, material, and also crafting the first part of the, my first home away from my first little bit of home base. Right. And secondly, it was also the first time that I ended up dying. This is why it's important to be able to know when you need to go up for air, because otherwise you'll end up dying and tend to lose some of your things. But anyway, that's at least for then. Let's go on to the now. All right. So let me get everything started. All right. Last we left off, I just finished up on some of the bits of my new home base. Now, along the way, I'm not only going to be able to, not only will I be able to work on getting my home base up and ready. Let's see. Hold on. Something's a little bit off here. All right, here it is. Okay. All right. So last I left off, I did explore a little bit on the a communication relay base, and I ended up getting jumped by this mysterious woman who, through the voice, I think was familiar from the first time I played the game. But hopefully we'll see how this one plays out, because there could be a chance of me encountering that woman again later on. Or there could be a chance of me finding out more on what's going on and what's been going on in this base. And as you can see a little bit right here, that's a vertical penguin, vertical mouth penguin chick hopping up on the screen as a loading screen. And finally, I just made a bed. Jeremiah's bed looks pretty cool, but I think I could do better. All right. So given the situation, I believe it's time for me. What I need to do is see if I could try and create a battery charger. Okay, so I can do power cells. I'll need to get more materials for that. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and a computer chip. All right, so pilot's last known position. So let's see. All right, so before I get started, I'm going to need to get a few items. Let's see. All right, so first off, I think on the list, I am going to need some materials. First off, to create the mobile vehicle bay. And the next one is going to be, let's see, battery charger. Okay. All right, so here we are. At least with the scanner, it's relatively easy to find some of the stuff. Dang, is it freezing up here?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
so we're gonna need copper and some wiring. Alright, so first off, let's see if we can get it over to some copper. There we go. All right, so time to go up a little bit for some fresh air and back down. Yeah, when you're a little bit drunk, playing this is kind of a bit of a tipsy type of stuff. I would never recommend anyone playing this while overly drunk. Unless if you want to go ahead and risk getting a ban on your channel. Alright. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oh, fuck me in the buttocks. I forgot those things survived. Okay. Okay, sulfur plant. Let's see. Hey, Jaden. Welcome back to the stream, man. How have you been so far? Ooh, kelp root. Okay. So I just finally came into my first experience with the explosive sulfur fish. I'd almost forgotten about these guys because I've not been able to, since the previous stream, I hadn't been able to go into a cave system that had those things. And that's not... Anyways, I'm gonna try and do some sort of metal collecting, material collection, so... I'm gonna need to deposit some of these. Gonna need some copper and a wiring kit. Let's. What's it that I need to get a wiring kit? Oh, that's right, silver ore. Okay. Exhausted from Friday night? What did you guys do on Friday night? Was it school related or hanging out with friends related kind of stuff? Hanging out with friends related. Okay, I see. At least you're able to, at least you have a chance to be able to find more people out to socialize. As for me, I barely have anyone to hang out around here on my side of town. I think it might change once I finally have some way of financing, getting a better job and be able to go out and socialize with more people.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, there's a creep. Yeah, so yesterday it was a little bit busy for me because in the morning I had to take care of my nephew for
30
most of the
seconds
morning.
oxygen remaining.
And then secondly, around the afternoon, I went with my mom to go over to see this traveling exhibit called Beyond Van Gogh. So essentially what it is, it's a traveling exhibit that showcases some of the artworks of Vincent van Gogh. And this is actually how it goes. So it's set up in a area called the County Coliseum, and it's essentially big enough to host like soccer matches and also tournaments, like hockey tournaments. So let's see. I admit it was one of my friend's ideas, which sounds stupid, and you shouldn't do that to do anyways. Let's just say that the parent was right by the stupid mistake we did, and we are glad to be alive. Glad to be alive. So that implied that you guys were doing something that would have ended up pretty bad, either with an injury or worst case scenario, death. Ooh, hooey, my dude. Alright, so I got enough for the copper wire. And I also have enough for a fabricator. Nice. Okay, so alright, so let's pull out the gator. And where? Ah, here we go. Let's set it here. And let's get a fabricator on this side. There. Yeah, I know it's not perfect, but it'll at least have to be doable. Okay, so let me see. I'm probably gonna need to make more batteries for this one. Okay. I got some creature eggs here, so let me put these aside. Gonna need to make another bottle. Alright, so let's see. Okay, let me just unpin the wiring kit. And let's see, where's the battery changer, fabricator, and so this one requires a computer chip. Alright, so usually for some of these items, I'm gonna have to travel quite a bit of distance. Alright, so I think I might have enough charge to get to this one. Ooh. I just forgot how surreal going into this planet alien water is. Alright. That sound I do not like. So let's see. Anyways, let's check out the chat. All right. Part 1. So for context, we're around 16 to 17 years old and we're under 5 feet 5 inches. I was at a friend's house and we snuck out around midnight to go to the local park. Okay, I'm following a bit so far. Okay, so avoid thermal exhaust for that time being. Alright, so let me see if there's any way I can find table coral around this place. Alright, anyways, we made it to the park, and I want to say 5 minutes into it, I heard a scream in the dark. We only had the phone flashlight, so we can barely see. Told him to run away, and a guy started to chase us. Jesus. In a park, being chased? That's not a very good sign, my dude. Especially if it would be a big park that had more people around. And at night? Oh, that is nuts. Were you guys able to make it to safety? Okay. Okay, let me scan you. Rock puncher. Ooh. Bonus part. We were almost to my friend's house, then we still saw the same dude stalking us. It's about 2:30 in the morning and we trespassed into our high school campus where there was a camera and dialed 911. Jesus. Okay, so let me see if I could, since I'm already here, I might as well head into the cave. That way you can stay warm. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Altera misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship Aurora. Independent Galactic News. Contact has been lost with the Aurora, sent 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate in the Ariadne arm. Report inside source. Altera launched the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago and recently announced the ship had arrived in the destination solar system. The Aurora had reportedly now missed more than one routine check-in. As for comment, a spokesperson from Altera said communication with the ship outside of the phasegate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule the last time they checked in. We had no reason to think anything had changed. Nonetheless, our sources emphasize that Altera cannot yet explain the loss of contact, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its mission, they are taking every possible measure to re-establish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. Keen readers will remember, however, that the Altera's network of directors have a history of linking scarce stories like this to the press, only for the trans government to rebound with positive news against the odds. Directors, shareholders, and dealings are of course not public information. Okay, so this was, from what I could tell, this is probably a story that could have been related to sometime after the events of the first Subnautica. Hard to believe a few years has passed. Okay. Alrighty then. So now it looks like it's good for the... Alright, so now it looks like it's good for exploration. Oh, look. Vertical penguins. Hello, little guys. Okay, so now I think I could give a check around the island, and then I'm gonna head back over to the home base. Oh, there's a big beastie. FYI, the guy never got caught and we made an official police report. The police officer was understanding yet stern about the situation. Took us to our friend's house with no fee for trespassing. Well, fortunately for you, at least the police are understanding of the circumstances and didn't charge you for anything big. But of course, when word gets back to that with the police, with the school, I think they might have to observe and understand that one, because again, it is going into public, it is going into school grounds when it's not yet the school time. But you still have about you still have until Tuesday to be able to go through something like that. Okay, so here we have the ores, so we're going into the barren territory. Okay. Alright, I do not like that sound at all. And I just remembered that there are huge beasties crawling around this place. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, and there's another one too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and avoid it. All right. At least the cop said that was smart to get under a camera while on 911 till a cop arrived. And that we did. At least it's fortunate enough. That was at least a smart move, but still. Seeing a complete stranger trying to come up to you and saying all kinds of probably to say or do God knows what. It's nuts. At least I'm fortunate you guys are still... At least you guys did play it safe a bit. I think it might give you a lesson probably not to go on what time you guys usually will need to be at home instead of just you know, being out and about. But no worries, you still... Since it is Martin Luther King, and if it's an observed national holiday in your state, then you do have the chance of being able to be able to not have school during that time. Okay, so power is already out on that. Now I'm gonna need to try and do another search for table coral. I thought for sure something... Oh, hello. I see something down there, but I don't know if I have enough to be able to get down. Oh, nope. There's a predator on. Still dumb to go out. Alright, so let's see. It's still dumb to go out in the middle of the night, but at least we made the decision during the time it took there to the park while we were being chased. Yeah, and who knows what that guy was going to try to do if he ever got caught up to you all. Seriously, that is just absolutely that is scary as hell. Okay, so I at least have enough to make some food and water as well. Yeah, it would be helpful if I had a compass with me, but probably gonna think about building that one later on. Armed? Did he had something in his hand? Because that changes a whole lot of things on this perspective. If he was armed, that's even worse. Jeez. Oy. Okay, just need to make a couple more. Oh, if he had a bloody knife, then that implicates that he did something else, either to someone or hopefully himself. If he did it to someone else, then that is, God, man. At least you guys did make the good call to run away when you did. That is nuts. All right. So let me see if I have anything to recharge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, so I think with the rotting creepvine, I could use it to recharge the bio. There we go. Pop it out. I'll probably put this here back for a time being. Okay. All right, now we got to fully charge. Okay, so since going over to that part of the base wasn't getting me the results I wanted, might as well go and see if I can find anything around this part. Okay. What was crazy is that the reason we ran away from the park is because I heard a woman screaming within the darkness of the park. So I think he thought we saw him. Okay, so he tried to get so now it's becoming clearer. So thinking that you guys ended up seeing him attack someone, he was running for you guys. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Jesus, man. I'm just hoping that, I don't know if there could have been anyone. If that's the case, then there probably was. If somebody was attacking, she managed to survive, then they could have been able to escape and run away from that guy.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh, propulsion cannons. Hey! Got it. Root pulse. Huh. Okay, so right, we get a little bit more air. And let me exit out of this cave. Since we're teens and a group of 3, I'm glad at least 3 people got away and hope the lady got a chance to escape while we distracted him. Gosh, that is hard. That is crazy. I could only imagine the type of scenario that, the type of things that would go through my mind if I was put in that situation. At least you and your friends did make it through, fortunately. Hopefully it might remind you guys one of the reasons why it's a bad idea to try and go through something like that in the first place. Full inventory. Yeah, inventory full. So let me go ahead and back in. Okay, and so I'm gonna avoid these cheeky little sea monkeys. Because from what I've heard, these guys like to steal anything that's within your hands. And they won't give it back until you give chase. And then begs another question. I know these ones are supposed to be like consumable, but for the life of me, I don't know if it's just only part or the whole thing. Learn our lesson for sure not to go out that night. But just in case if you do end up going around some part at night, hopefully it could be a place where there's more lights and a little more public places. Perhaps something like a mall or a theme park would at least be one of the best ideas. Jeez. That is just nuts. At any rate, let me see if I can. I'm still in the middle of trying to find some more, trying to figure out where I can find more of the table, more of the tables. Fabricator. Let's see. Okay, so I have enough for the creep vine cluster. And at least I have enough to create a propulsion system, but now I just need to get the chips. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and dump the titaniums that I found. Dump these as well. And let me go ahead and consume some stuff. Alright. Go to bed. So, cause yeah, we were cutting through alleyways and running through the streets just to at least get to the school where there is cameras. At least you guys were familiar with the place. Hard me to say what would have happened if you guys were in an unfamiliar part of town. Go ahead and charge here. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so let's go out here in the east and see if we can find anything. Well, while we're at it, might as well get a couple of these guys. And I'm still, at the moment, I'm still trying to figure out where in this part can I be able to find some of the. Might go a little bit east, but I don't want to venture too far away from base. Yeah, these things. This isn't anything unnatural, so these ones are actually freezing water that tries and crawl down into the seafloor. I remember seeing videos of it on clips of it on YouTube that shows that once something like that hits the bottom of the seafloor, it freezes everything around it. It did that to a number of starfishes that were known to habitat that part of the world. Like, for example, this thing. Yeah, that's a nice penguin. Ooh, okay. All right, so let's see if I... So we were walking in the distance, so everything was right there for us. Like during our chase back to the school, one of her friends was wearing headphones listening to music, and another was on the phone. Oh, hello. Okay, I see. Alright, so we found another section on land, so... Let me see. Maps. Okay, so let's see. Trying to remember where we are. Okay. Okay, so this is Omega. That is the research lab. Classified and seems to be in a greenish area. Looks like starfish is up. Okay, so here engineering, so robotics. Another one is no, Delta is HQ and communications. Phi is engineering and robotics. That's located not too far off, I think. Oh, by the way. Okay. But I think for now, I think I'm in a spot where I can be able to try and get some answers around here. Ooh. And just picked up a snowball. Alright. Let's see if I can find anything to scan around this part. Oh, snowman. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. All right, it's getting seriously freezing. Let me go ahead back inside. Let me see if I can get in here. All right. Let me see if I could flash. Large room. Okay, so I'm still freezing around here. And then there was me, which is looking around the surroundings behind us and whatnot.
Motivational posters were banned from XenoWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Really? For something like that? Alright. So at least this place is proving to be a provincial. At least I'm lucky enough to get into a place like this. Water filtration, vending machines. Oh, and how can I forget? A window. Why didn't I have that firsthand? Oh, another PDA. Alien intruder, game of destruction. Okay, so this is more like a... Okay, so this is a Altera version of Among Us that they're going through. It's a little bit lengthy, but I think I'll save it for another time. Ooh. Oh, hello. So it seems like they found one of these drones that are from the Ancient Aliens.
Hey, Sam. You want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course.
Oh.
Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
Oh, it's a kitty. Oh, anyways. I missed that part.
Hey, Sam.
Sorry.
You want to say hi to my kids? I
Potato.
told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Oren. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Was she right? Could there be architects living on this planet? Altera really messed up if they got that one wrong.
Ooh.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright. Looks like another part, but I'll go ahead and close this. Alright, so I just imagined during the Altera meeting, people like, so, came back to 4546B. See that motivation poster? Yeah, fuck that. I'm offended. That motivational poster is banned. Oh. Isn't this a little blast from the past here? Okay, so let's see.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Last dome. Oh, this is interesting. And these are some of the nice, interesting fruits. Some of the lantern fruits. I can't believe they managed to be able to travel further south into the planet's hemisphere. Further south to the planet's hemisphere to pick up these ones. Because, unfortunately, these ones aren't able to grow in the Arctic weather. Well, looks like the locker's out. Alright, so let me see. Anything around this part? Dr. Samantha and Dr. Alien Bench. Anyways, let me see. Do I have any more? What are the other entries on this one? Okay. Research Station 0. Welcome to your home away from home on 4546B. This brochure will guide you through your new accommodation. I just remembered a joke me and a couple of friends of mine have. Whenever we're playing Uno, whenever someone has compliments someone else's 8008, someone has to yell, "Yellow 6!" Really? Yellow 6? Oh boy. Settle in. Sector 0 is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean, bordered by mountainous terrains to the north and west. This region of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in a mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable. The feature of this state-of-the-art facility includes 3 to 6 person accommodations, full science and engineering sections, leisures and exercise facility, large grow room and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather forecast suite, and a prawn bay. Explore. You valued members of the Frost Pack have been chosen to occupy the main sector base, just below the primary alien research site. From here, you will conduct research into alien communications and technology and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. Okay, so it seems like they found more of the architect's facility, and it seems like there were more of it along this planet than we thought. But somehow they're curious as to why they decided, as they ended up setting some sort of a base here on this northern section, despite the fact that it's not that much to life. Alright. Engine oil and coolant. Complete research, investigation at research size 0. Okay, I'm thinking that this is one of those force fields that would be put in and it would need a key in order to access it.
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 50...
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Lillian Bench and Samantha. Anyways, I forgot to... Hold on. This is Samantha. It's a whole lot of stuff here. Ooh. Ooh, this is the thing. Low larva found heart and chick. Avoid or redirect with food. Now this thing, this terrifies me. So on Earth, there is a small creature called the praying mantis shrimp. And it has something that's very fearful. Despite its colorful appearance, it has these odd little shaped it has these like rounded claws, and it can react so as fast as a 9mm bullet to the point where it creates a supersonic air bubble that could be able to crack through anything, even the hardest shells. And these little guys are something that you do not want to fuck around with, because there's already enough examples of them cracking the glasses at aquarium and fish tanks if it's not enough. And do not leave any animal alone in it, because that thing will kill it if it deems it necessary for food. Ooh boy. That is a lot to take in, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I forgot a little bit of the notes, but it's safe to say that I don't think anybody else is around.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Alterra really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Potato. You were a good cat.
He was a big kitty. Well, I might as well be able to come back for something like this a little later. I think right now it's time for me to... time for me to get out of this spot. Still got plenty of things to search for. All right. Hey, I think I might need to head back in. Damn, it's too cold to walk out of here. Oh, no, no, no. Back in, back in, back in. Go, go, go. Oh. I forgot about how cold this place can really be. Divide music, survive. Alright, so let me see. Anything else on the entry? Prawn suit Mark III. Oh, okay, so I see the prawn suit is still back here. Yeah, that thing had really interesting insight into... That thing was pretty interesting, to say the least. Alright. Okay, time to go back out. Whoa! I think that was a lightning strike. Just need to head into this cave, get warmed. Alright, thank you, little guy. Alright. No, I already had enough snow as it is. Okay, so this looks like a landing platform. Okay, let me see if I could reach back all the way here. All right. Okay. Now let me see if I can head further out. Okay, I'll need to reevaluate the map to see where Outpost Zero is located. Okay, map. Okay, so this is Outpost Zero. So it's practically north to the observatory. And let me see. I'm thinking that where my escape pod and base is located around this part. Man, I have a lot of exploration to go through. Alright, so if I can remember, this place would lead to where the Leviathan is stored. Oh, this must be the research. Okay, so now we're going into a place where there are some leftover remains of... Ah, shit. Here we go again. Anyways. Interesting. This is really odd. I mean, look at this. Now, I stalagmites would probably be something a little bit more solidified, but this, it's almost near kind of plasmic, kind of like goo transparent or some sort. Right, so there's the artificial coffee machine. Okay, and this one is, of course, obvious. I really have no way of being able to get through this force field. And at any rate, not much I can do about it here. I might as well go back to where I might as well be able to go back where I came from and deal with this a little later. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and have to move on over. Or better yet, I wonder if there's something that I could do to find anything around here. I guess I can't traverse through this part. Oh. I'll try and come back here whenever I have whenever I have a place where I can be able to grow indoor plants. But for now, this is gonna have to do. All right. Go ahead and nom on some of that. All right. I think a little bit later I'll set up I'll probably set up a beacon. That way I'll know which direction some places are. It'll help a lot better at being able to project through much of these things. I still haven't found a table. I still haven't found a table coral. I think I remember it being somewhere along this ridge, but for the life of me, I can't say for sure exactly where it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but geez, it's practically off the map. Who names an inhabitable place Outpost Zero? Sounds like a prison. Most people would jump at the opportunity to get paid and sit and do nothing. Not Sam. She was always ready to work, and always looking to make things better. I can't believe Altera cut her down while she was just getting started. And they have the nerve to call her negligent? I think they drove her to an extreme. What did they want Sam to do out there? Fix faulty wiring kits and, I don't know, write poetry to pass the time? Nothing wrong with poetry, but they hired her to do what she was best at. Build robots. She must have been miserable out here.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to make another storage for the make another storage area somewhere. Oh, which reminds me, still have probably have glass around here. Ah, here it is. I think with this I could finally be able to make a window. Okay, so I think best places would be here and here. And I think I could go ahead and reinforce the wall. That way I can build the strength later for when I need to when I need a dock. Okay, let's go ahead and find the bed here. I think I'll go with a double bed. Just for the hell of it. Let's see. Right. I might as well go ahead and sleep because I've been up and about for a while. There we go. Nice and relaxed. Alright, kitty. Oh, I just noticed. The cat has a prosthetic. Look at this. Look at this. Aye. Poor kitty. Okay. All right, so now it's time for me, since I think I have a finally good... Ooh, snowman. No, that's an indoor growing bed. Darn. I think I might have an idea for what I want to do. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Glass compartment. And let's see. Put a multi-purpose room here. All right, so in this section, I think I'm gonna dedicate it to indoor plants. Oh. I don't have enough enamel glass. Sucks.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and place this here. I might as well need a few more titanium. Okay, so this one's gonna be the grow site. And let's make it double. Dang, it has a really good charge time. Oh, that's right. Oh, got a beacon over here. I forgot to place this one here. Right, so there's Delta Station. So where I need to go is a little north. And then I'll put the beacon to mark Delta Zero Station. I'm surprised there's still a little bit of life in this part of the world, despite the fact that it's a Arctic hell up there. Okay, I believe this is where it's located. Ah, yes. Okay, so place this here. All right. Custom pilot. Okay, so green is a place where I've looked. Architect Sanctuary. Yeah, it's really that far out. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways. Oh. Alright, so I think about time for me that I get some of those plants. That way I can at least get something good growing that could be good for me to eat and also to grow and put into the fusion reactor. Anyways. Snowball. That was a pathetic throw, I'm not gonna lie. Like snowball attack. All right. Okay, I finally have the fruits I need. Okay. All right, so far so good. Once I have everything situated and set up, I'll go ahead and try and make it to the other station that's out there. Dang, it hurts like a bitch. Yeah, going outside into this hail is not a optimal idea. I remember that about a couple of weekends ago, in the early mornings, it was starting to hail in my part of town. But then again, in the mornings, like probably at 9 or 8 o'clock in the morning or so, it also began snowing at that part. I mean, the snow was beautiful, and it did last a while. It did. Ooh. And a little off put by some sounds like that, because I don't want those being big, huge baddies that want to try and crawl up behind me and eat my booty hole. And they don't stop at the booty hole. There's some that are big enough to swallow you whole and destroy your ship in the process. Okay. Anyways, time for me to cause a nuisance. Penguinling. Hello, little babies. Oh. Hello, sir. You have adorable children. They're creepy, they're odd, but they're adorable. Anyways. Let me go ahead. Let's go ahead. And let me at least eat. And I think I'll put this in the bio section. Okay, this one's gonna be temporary out for the time being, so it's back in the inventory. It's your feel. Stand tall. Be singular. You know, it's not offensive, but coming from a corporation that seems more into collectivizing for the sake of things, I think I could see where they're coming from. One thing at a time. Winning takes focus. That's a good lesson, at least. Alright. Moria. Alright, time to go to bed. Alrighty then. Let's see what I've been thinking of building the water filtration system. Let's control room, large room, windows, the snowman, bulkhead. Okay, so it requires. Okay, so I see partitions here. I think I might have some spare glass here. Where is it? Vending machine, vending machine. And I think I could do it with a jukebox. Alright, I know this is a little unnecessary, but...
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
Hell? Okay. Oh, this is interesting. That almost looks like the base from the steep mountain area. That is nuts. They actually went that far south? Okay. Need some snacks and drinks. Oh. Wow. That's actually pretty catchy too. I'm not gonna lie. And here we go. These grown tiny little lantern trees growing up to be big and strong someday. This track is pretty catchy, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Okay, now that I see it a little bit close. No, I thought for sure that'd be it. Okay, there's the old base. Delta station's right there. And Zero Station. Yeah, so with those two places, judging by those two, it seems like my base is somewhere around this area. Okay, that's enough of that. Before I get started, let me at least put a couple of things away. No, I think I'll probably take a battery or so. Alright, so now let me go ahead and see if I could do some more research, looking around in that research station. First off, let me... Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about this. Oh, got some copper though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. All right, so now it's time for me to explore that station, explore the engineering location. Okay, I'll try and keep my eye out open for some table coral, if I can.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm gonna need to find a way to improve my oxygen intake at this rate. Ooh, forgot about that part. Okay. All right, so by my best estimate, I think the facility should be around in this around in that direction. Not far off from the, it's not far off from the engineering station. But again, I can't say for sure how deep it goes. This is gonna require me risking diving down into the open spot where there's some more creepy beasties. Like that. Oh. Hold on.
Stern of an astronautical salt transco vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Ooh. Yeah, this must be it. Oh. Oh, there's some big beasties around here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the ship's been down. It's been wrecked here for a while. No. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Oh, fuck me. No, holy fucking shit-ass cunt. I do not want that thing near me. Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Swim to the surface. Go, 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 go. Run, you son of a whore. Okay. Oh. Okay, that was unsettling. Fuck me in the buttocks. Sorry, penguins. I'm just a little bit busy. Okay. Now, the only other location that I could try and go to would be probably Copa Mineral Excavation. Omega's out of reach because that's a biolab. All right. I'm gonna need to... Oh, fuck me. I do not want to deal with someone like you, okay? Not until I have enough firepower to be able to knock your ass out. Your reckoning will come, my dude. It'll come. But not yet. See a little kelp forest right here, but can't do much if I don't have enough air to get through. And a carrot. Ah, interesting. Oh, gonna avoid you. Oh, you're just odd wavy looking slug seals.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Yeah, I forgot to eat. And I really hope that there was something to eat around here. I am starving like a mother. Oh, hello. What are these things? Eye jelly. Ooh, that is gnarly looking. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I see another Altera facility. No, not an Altera. Architect. Let's see, it looks like it snakes down in that way, but I'm gonna need to find... But again, I'm gonna need to find a way to dive deeper. Pouch bulb. Violent snow cone. Ooh. Interesting that... Oh, okay, now I see something over here. Okay, so this is a mining facility. Some bottled waters. All right. Oh, finally, food ration. Okay. At least this place doesn't have any too bad. Hello. Okay, steam vents. Alright, so I see some more going around here. And of course the bridge is out, so I can't be able to cross. Hello. Hydraulic fluid. Okay, so I need to recreate a couple of these in order to get something going. So without it, I can't be able to extend that far. Alright. Might as well head out and over to the cave to see if there's anything. Okay, that leads to different crevices.
All-Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Okay, please let there be somewhere that I can warm myself up. Oh. Okay. Looking through some of these odd entities. Ore vein. Another Pathfinder tool. Let's give this one a taste. Interesting. Oh. Okay, Phi Robotics landing pad. All right, now we got some stuff. There's thermal pads, plenty of titanium. No wonder this is a good place for robotics. We have the beacon here. But anyways, need to head over to the facility.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
Snowfox hover pad. Ooh, nice.
Blueprint synthesized.
Alright, so as long as I stay in here a little bit, I should be relatively okay. Jeez. Must have been a hell of a cave-in to house somebody like.
Sam loved working here. She told me so.
No, this ain't a cave-in. No. Now, something's a little bit off. If it was a cave-in, there'd be more damages to the roof, but from these, it looked like something was attacking it. What? Okay, snow fox. Ooh, yes. That looks beautiful right there.
With a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Oh, the spine pingling. That's cute.
New technology
This must have
acquired.
been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Okay, so there's another source of the penguin. Or vein. Steam vents. Carnivore. Huh. Okay, and the eye jelly are relatively harmless, though.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
And why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
Oh
I
no.
don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Right, let's see what this one is. T and team. Okay. So this is more of a leadership motivation. And this is Zeta Land. Alright, so we have Lillian Bench that was at 0. Sam who's not only at 0 but also liked to research the Pive robotics. Zeta was here. Fred Lachlan was in the communications, along with Jeremiah Mergel. There must be more people that I got to scan around here. But man, this place looked like it was entirely wrecked. There's no way a cave-in could have done something like this. Combined was a snowball. Purification tab. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Now I could and of course the architects would have a teleporter here. It's the only way they could be able to travel through spaces if they didn't have any big modes of transportation. Right. Probably gonna need to conserve some space before I do any. All right. More around here. Can't move it. Okay, so here's the upper part of the base. Jeez, this takes a creep factor up. Okay, now we have power cell.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Corral pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Alright, so now her fears about this thing getting out are a little more grounded in some belief. With the frozen Leviathan, and if samples of the virus are intact, if they get out, it's gonna end up it's likely gonna end up mutating. And anyways, let me go ahead and see what the next one.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. Here's Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Yeah, she tried to tell everyone else, but unfortunately they were skeptical about this whole thing. Okay, so now I think it'd be best to head back into the facility. Probably head back outside. Okay. Alright, gonna need to take a look at that. Gonna need to see that map again. Okay, so here at the glacial basin. Okay, so if I head out the door, there should be there's quite a few places where she put in like spy penguins. Hey, I see one of them. Okay, so it seems like Spike Penguin could get into different places that I otherwise cannot. Alright, let's see the data. They're too cute to destroy. Ah, that's a good thing. Even I don't want to destroy them.
Hypothermia imminent.
Okay, gotta go, go. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll need to switch over this. I'll switch this to red so that way it shows that it's not much researchable at this point. Right. I think it's now is about time for me to head back to the station. At least there's more discovery and development in this time. Maybe if I get some stuff a little more prepped up in a better amount, then I could be ready to explore further. But for now, it's time to rest up. And I'm still nowhere in finding that table coral. Okay, some more. Oh. Seems like I can't be able to get through that part. Oh well. If possible, I probably may as well see where this thing goes. Because after all, it does wind along close to where I need to go. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, it seems like whatever it was connected to broke off. I think it's because it sat somewhere on top of some of the ice, and the thing with ice sheets like this, is that it tends to move in some sort of a semi-pattern. Not saying that ice can move, but it's just that there's this whole process that as the season change, the ice does reduce in certain amounts, and then as it gets colder, it starts to increase a bit. But this makes it into some sort of like a semi-mobile mobile mass of ice. So say for example, in the Arctic you probably crash and wreck the ship. And during the changing of the season, the ship's location would have changed bits and pieces. So I'm guessing that whatever happened to it must have caused the cable to be cut off. It's a lot of crazy stuff, but then again, we do have to look into the developers of this games did have to look through what we had in real life.
Captain.
All right, so might as well see if I could just put. I think I might need to make a second display. We make glass. Cater. I think I'll put it over here. I think if I can, let's see. I think I'll go ahead and put this here.
Ah, the sweet scent of dirty bean water.
Okay. Good thing I pick up that thermos. Okay, so let me go ahead and place these here. Place the battery here. There we go. There. Now I got some coffee. Angling arts. All right. Might as well go ahead and take a rest. And I think I might have about half an hour or another hour to add into this, because normally I cut the stream here at 10 o'clock, but since tomorrow is going to be a holiday break, that'll give me at least more viable time to do something else. There we go. More lantern fruit. Oh, and by the way, speaking of, let's see. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna need fiber mesh and snow. Hey man, how's it going? Studying communications like board game. It's been going pretty good. I managed to locate a couple of human facilities, but now I'm in the middle of trying. I found some new blueprints for certain items, but unfortunately, I don't have a way of getting them without having to look for the materials. Let's see. Plus, I'm also trying to find some. Okay. Plus, I'm also in the middle of trying to find some items that I need in order to create some of the better materials, or getting vehicles. Well, in Subnautica, it does give you, there is a goal to the game in the main story, but there's also a sandbox option that you could be able to do to create your own custom base. But in this one, I'm going through survival mode, which has sort of the normal stuff, like say having to keep up with many of aspects, like say your water intake, your hunger meter, and also in this case for the sequel,
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
how long you have to keep your body temperature warm. Alright, so what I need to do... I already found a few places to go. But there's a pilot last known location that I don't think I'm not at least ready yet to get to. The game is beautiful, mind you. It's set in the future, but this is located on an alien planet called 4546b. And oddly enough, this is the exact same planet that the first Subnautica game took place.
Seek shelter.
Let's see. Alright. Alright, so in the first Subnautica game, it does take place in a more warmer temperature, but it's set in a place that's more like a an extinct volcanic cone. In this... Yeah, yeah, good old Starship Troopers. Except in this case, you know, if it was Starship Troopers, you would probably have some of the Terrans shoot everything and ask no questions about it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But the thing about the future here is that there's like a transgalactic corporation called Altera, and they run a number of stuff. So in the first game, you're set as an employee who managed to be one of the only survivors of a shipwreck. Yeah, I believe that I believe the director Hans Zimmerman, who directed the first Starship Troopers movie, he wanted to make here was his take on directing Starship Troopers. As a kid, he grew up during World War II when the Nazis were occupying the Netherlands. It was one of those parts where it got really bad to the point where not only you had many citizens being taken and relocated to the concentration death camps, but you also have some of the Dutch citizens that were forced to starve during the occupation. And the Nazis refused to give up all the way until near the end of the war around 1944. So he pretty much knew that the author's book was really, in terms of literary works, it's pretty bad, but he knows it's more of a book that's based around the idea of militarism, around despotism, around authoritarianism. Something that pretty much that built up a basis for many governments, including the Nazi Party. So in a way, he did try and make it into quite a bit of a parody. Not a parody, more appropriately a satire. But when the movie came out, it didn't have much of a reception going on for it. It's because I guess in the early days, many movie viewers, especially critics, did miss the point of what Starship Troopers was conveying. But eventually they did. Eventually there are credits that did realize this later on, and they did appreciate it as, yeah, it's not like, say, Oscar-worthy movie, but still it's still a pretty good movie for what it is.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, hello. Got a big, huge creature there.
Seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh. Sugar honey iced tea. Well, it's really odd for people to get satire. But then again, I know there's a large number of white supremacists that...
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
A hollow form? Let's see. Okay, now I've... Okay, I see. So, it was talking about a pocket. Ooh. Ain't you a big one? Let's see, can I... Look at it. I think from the looks of it, it is. I can't be able to scan it. Yeah, it looks like it's friendly. It seems more like a humpback whale of sorts. Alright, so let me go ahead up the surface. Yeah, I think these types of creatures are supposed to be based on the humpback whales. Let me get in closer. Blow whale. Oh, that's pretty right there. Okay, so go ahead and scan this big, huge beauty. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting creatures with this thing here. And there are also some creatures that could be able to attack on you on sight. Okay. Go ahead and drink a couple of these. Whole krill feeder vibe to it. Yeah, I think it does. I think apparently it only eats like some of the groups of fishes here. Okay. That was a sound I do not like to hear. Okay, and I think I found a spot where we need to go. Holy. Arctic lily pads. Okay, so these are the mature. And these ones are the youngins. Yeah, that is pretty cool, especially if they're out here in the northern reach. Okay. Oh, hello. Spinnerfish. Wow. Now that's an odd looking thing if I ever seen one. Ooh, boy, this is pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. And to think that it's all the way out here in the Arctic. Or perhaps not that far in the Arctic. Okay, I see this thing. Yeah, those are some of the beasties that I have to try and avoid getting attacked by. Okay. Oh. Alright, so according to the map,
There's a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Okay, so it seems like we have islands set up around here. Alright. What I'm trying to find is in the map that I picked up, there's supposed to be some sort of a research facility, one of the research facilities here. Alright, I'm a little bit scared because I'm trying to... Oh. Hey. Alright, let me... Alright. So the lily pads... Okay, so I'm supposed to find a research facility somewhere around here. But from the looks of it, I think it's supposed to be located deeper. Hopefully it's intact. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking with the lily pads is they started growing here a little bit on a rock floor.
Warning. 30 seconds.
But as these things develop and mature, they form as some sort of a boo and pan. So whatever is rooted onto it takes it up and makes it into like this floating underwater island. I gotta admit, it's pretty beautiful. Hello. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. That thing just tripped me the fuck out. Oh. Okay. That was funky. I was not expecting that thing. Okay. Okay, so for now on, I'm keeping my distance from these trippy things. Oh. Hello. Welcome to the family, Gel Sacks. Okay, since I've already overstayed my welcome... Oh boy, that thing is really crazy, trippy as fuck. Alright, so that is one of the things I am currently going to avoid till I have some way to... Alright, so I think it'd be best if I just head back. Because it seems like I'm not able to find a research facility around here. Okay, I have to keep my distance away from several of these things. Because I do not want to get into a confrontation. Pardon me, I'm just minding my own business, trying to get back home. Oh boy. All right. At least since I made it here, be able to find my way back. I'm definitely gonna need... I definitely need some of the materials if I'm ever gonna be able to get through this thing. Okay. Problem is I'm trying to find some of the table corals, but I think they're located in a region that's deeper than what I could be able to do. Alright, I'm also running pretty low on power. Hopefully it'll get me to... hopefully it should be enough to get me back. Oh boy. It's really a nerve-wracking thing to try to do. Like, should I adventure? Should I go out to this part? Should I not? And it's like... You really do... In this game, you do need to find a way to build some things in order to progress through the mission. Otherwise, you're kind of... Otherwise, you'll be one of the members who are going to get stuck on this rock for who knows how long.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's see. Alright. Let me see if I can make a fridge. Okay, I'll go ahead and get the water boiling. All right. And I'm at least very glad that I'd be able to grow something like this. But the problem is I don't have any... Problem is I need something in order to be able to grow some water plants out here. So I don't got it. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, I was trying to... Yeah, I think if I might have a way of getting a better vehicle, I could be able to travel over way here. Anyways, let me go back in to decap. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so this is Outpost Zero that I just discovered. Delta Station is the one that I just passed with the headquarters, communications, and logistics. That includes the satellite transmitter you see. Zero is a xenobiological research. Kappa, this is the mining facility excavation. And Omega Lab, it's a classified biological research. But if I couldn't find it in the current in the depths that I was looking for, it's probably gonna be located somewhere deep. If they do wanted to make it a secret location, they might need to build it somewhere that no normal divers could be able to go. Hey. Okay. Now what I really need to do is venture out to try and find some table coral. I've been in here before, so there's nothing. No, no, no. I am not letting you anywhere near my stuff. It is my stuff. You get away. You thievy little screechy sea monkeys. I've heard about what you got. I heard about what these things do. If you have anything that looks interesting to them, they'll take it. Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, come over here, table coral.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
All right, time to get up. Let's go, let's go. Nope. See another fragment. All right, so let's see. Let me go up to the surface for a bit. So I need to find where that PDA data input is. Research. Once the rising lily. Okay, so let's see. Underwater gas exchange. Takes in carbon and emits oxygen. It stars the... Okay, so the reason why it floats is that these things have oxygen inside it. If enough of it is stored inside, it becomes buoyant, so whatever is rooted onto the ground, that piece of land could be able to rise up, just like how you seen earlier. It is pretty. Almost reminds me of those... kind of reminds me of those lift... Those... pods that once attached can actually be able to cause a landmass to rise enough to become a floating island.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Pardon me. All right, so now I have enough to be able to create the, craft the the vehicle modular system pad. That's what'll allow me to be able to create the ships. All right. Finally back. Okay, so what I'm gonna need is gold. Have that. Ah, for sure I did. Let me see. Ah. And the copper wire. Okay. Time to make a computer chip. And let's see. Lubricant and a titanium ingot. That will give me the mobile vehicle bay. Finally, it's coming together. At least the gel sack's looking good. I'll go ahead and put some more coffee on this. Rice snacks. Generic, tasty rice snack. Add sugar, salt, or spice for sweet and savory flavors. Oh, at least it's better than... At least it's good for many things. And a nom on this. You need to hydrate up. Okay, so now we got the vehicle bay. Let's see. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna need 2 glass, lead, power cell, advanced wiring, and titanium ingot. Okay, so I'll leave this out here. And let me go ahead and unpin these. So let's see. Computer chip. And a mobile vehicle. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gonna need to make a titanium ingot. Try this. Glass. Gonna need an extra helping of glass. Some lead. Let's see. Okay, so power cell, I'm gonna need 2 batteries and silicone rubber. Okay. Batteries. And silicone rubber. Okay. And now the next one, I'm gonna need to make an advanced wiring kit. So I already got the first step done with the regular wiring kit. Now I just need to recreate a computer chip. And I need to find gold and copper. Okay, now I gotta...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Where can I find the resources? Calaverite. Okay, so I'll go ahead and move a little bit over here. See if I can...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yes! There's one. For real? I see it around here, but the problem is that nothing but a rock. Darn it.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff in this depths. I'm a bit nervous to try and find out more about it. Hey, welcome, Barbalest. I'm just in the middle of trying to find some materials that I need. Trying to find... Let's see. Trying to at least need to find gold. No. Trying to find copper ore. Alright, so I think this one I'll probably need to go back to closer to the base. That way I can... Alright. So I did a little bit of exploration to a couple of locations. And right now I'm just in the middle of finding some more materials in order to craft a sea truck. At least with this I could be able to find something without having to load up my inventory on so many things before I need to head back to base. Okay. Well, hopefully your weekend, hopefully Arbaleste, your weekend's been doing pretty well so far. As for me, I think I could probably go for about another hour. Normally I could end the stream about half an hour, but since it's a holiday break, I'll be able to push a little bit further. But first, been going all right. Nice. For me, it was pretty busy. So one of the things that yesterday I had to help look after my nephew for about half the day. And then after that it was copper. Titanium. Anyways, so after taking care of my nephew, me and my mom relaxed a bit, and we went over to go to this traveling exhibit called Beyond Van Gogh. If you're not familiar, it's a traveling theater exhibit. It's a traveling art exhibition where, using special projectors, they're able to utilize showing footage editings of artwork by Vincent van Gogh. And the tickets aren't cheap. For adults, it's about $50, and that's not including some of the special packages that come with it. But when we went there, I gotta admit it was pretty awesome. Okay, so let's go. Let me go ahead and craft these. Feather fish. Some water bottles. And one of the things I did get out of it, let me go ahead and... But I have to admit it seems like a little bit more, but I can assure you that the experience is pretty neat, so... Yeah, everything's getting expensive though, but at least it's better than probably having to say travel to particular main cities where you can see artworks that were done by Vincent van Gogh. I think for me, it's not the most perfect way, but if you have the cash to spend on it, it's pretty close. Anyways, this is the artwork that I got from the exhibit. Okay, so it's one of those... So this one's a holographic of one of Van Gogh's artwork called Skeleton with Cigarettes. No, Skull with Cigarettes. And it does show a little bit of darkness. I believe this artwork was used as a photo cover for a mystery novel, I believe. Not 100% sure which one it is. Yeah, and there were plenty of other things that the exhibit had. So you could have like small 8x10 pictures of copies of the original artworks. In his later life, he did go megaton dark, especially in places where he ended up having to cut his ear. And he ended up being instituted in this mental asylum. And it was actually at that asylum where he ended up from looking out at his window. It was where he worked on one of his most famous ones, Starry Nights. And there's even a music playlist for Beyond Van Gogh that has a number of classical music, but it did had an interesting cover of the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. It's a beautiful experience, I'm not gonna lie. It's just, I think, something that if you can find videos of it, you can experience it. Okay, so now we got it. Okay, do I have enough lead? Yes, I do. Haha! Alrighty then. It's time for me to get started on building an awesome craft. Alright, here we go. Yeah, but because this is, and the venue that they held it in is not something small. So in the town of El Paso, there's a venue site called the El Paso County Coliseum. It's that exhibit where it's big enough to host ice hockey rinks, some rodeo shows, and I believe it was also, and also a few sporting events like, per se, small trucks. For monster trucks, it would have to be at a bigger event like the Sun Bowl. So imagine this. There's about 3 columns, and both the walls on the side and the bottom, they're projectors going all about that work similar to, not like a green screen, but projects images throughout. And the video editing that they use is supposed to be more along the lines of recreating the brush strokes and canvas artwork that were made popular by the Impressionist artists. Oh, if you ever get to El Paso, there is a place called Rosa's Cantina. That's actually one of the places that is an inspiration for the song itself. And oddly, the song is also used by the band for the University of Texas at El Paso. Weirdly enough, the place was called was first known as Texas Western. It started out as a small college with that majored in geology and mining. But then over the years, it did expand it a bit. Okay, so trying to see where I thought I could be able to put something like this. Nope. Anyway, I think I'll probably have to place it here. I think up top. Okay. And I'm out of lithium. Not to worry. Oh, that's right. I need an advanced firing kit. Darn it in heck. Okay. Still got this one. I'm just gonna need more copper wire. Gonna put these ones away. That way I could have more room in the inventory. Okay. Now I finally have a seaworthy craft. So the thing about the sea truck I'm noticing is that this sort of has a flat little section here, so it's likely I could be able to make like connecting carts right here, hence making it the name sea truck. Anyways. Here we go. Now I finally can travel and see the world. Or at least this little section of an alien planet. But anyway. Let me just rest it up right here. Yeah, suffice to say, there are places in a game like Subnautica where your vehicle can only go to a certain depth, and that's not including additional upgrades and modifications you could put to it. I think in the original, game there is a larger depth that you can't go without a specialty type of suit. And that would be in a depth that's like, say, a volcanic island, somewhere that's getting pretty close to the lower crust, to the deepest part of the lower crust that you can get without... Okay, so here you have the modifications pocket. I believe there's supposed to be some sort of a section like you could do for... No, I don't think this one has a section where you can store anything else. Yeah, so bottom of the trench is something that not many people could be able to go, like the Marianas Trench. At any rate, anyway, time for me to get going. And I have to say, it's a lot faster than the Sea Glider, I'm not gonna lie. But the disadvantage is that this one doesn't have much defensive capabilities against bigger creatures. And trust me, if you think that whale was big, you haven't seen anything yet. There are bigger, more deadlier creatures than that. And they're considered in what's called the Leviathan class. These are things that are not only capable of swallowing you whole, but they can swallow the whole entire. Oh, they can destroy the entirety of the craft. All right. I'm looking pretty good on the power. Park sharks, park krakens. But interesting is that in the original game, this is one of the games that does get a development update. In the original Subnautica game, as the developments were going on, you know, fixes and bugs, they've added in some nice, interesting little details, you know, Easter eggs of sorts. And the Easter eggs they have are usually in honor of particular YouTubers that did a let's play of Subnautica. And the two that are in particular are in reference to Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. It's really nice. I could be able to... maybe I could show you some snapshots of it. No, pictures of it when I get the chance. Yeah, these big things. Oh. Hello. This is exactly what I was looking for. Nice. Okay. Gotta make it quick. Alright, scan this. Now it looks like this is, yeah, this is just what I need in order to grow some plants. Yeah, so with this one I could be able to grow some of these things with certain kinds of plants without having to go out and search for them. Yeah, these things, if you're not careful, they may not kill you, but they can damage the ship. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not letting you touch this thing. And of course, you gotta be careful and maneuver around this, because if you crash, hit certain parts of, hitting certain parts like this, you can damage your ship. I don't have anything handy to craft something like that. Okay, so now I'm getting into the into a creepsicle forest. Coral can be hard and sharp, but I also noticed that coral can also be like this odd type of bone-like bone structure. Oh, and these things, they're freaky, but they're relatively harmless. Yeah, I think I've ventured out a little too far. I think this would probably be a good way for me to travel to the other research facility. So let's see. I have to check the map. Okay, so all right, so this one is located right here, I think. That could have been it, or it could be something else. But I know in that area there's a wreck of a particular there's a spaceship wreck. All right, so let me see if I could brave and venture over. All right. Oh, and yeah, when going a little bit fast, you tend to splatter some of the fishes. Sorry, my dude. All right. Trying to see if I could find that shipwreck. It's getting dark. This is gonna make it a little difficult. Oh, yeah. And I see some more items there. A lot more items. Gonna need to slow it down here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard of a... Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard of a creature called a praying mantis shrimp? Yeah, meet its big, huge cousin. Those things are scary. Yeah, the dark makes things a little bit unsettling. It makes you feel like something could pop out at any moment and attack your ship. Right. I think I could work around here. Yeah, those shrimp. Yeah, those little shrimp creatures. That's a praying mantis shrimp. And dude, the punch that it's able to give out is about the same force as a 9mm bullet. It punches so fast, it creates this extremely heated air bubble around it. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh, it's a tree spire. That's beautiful. Okay, so there's... Alright, so I find like some sort of a deepening cliff here.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh. Yep. This is what I meant by depth limit. You can only go far down, like say the max with something that's unchanged. You can only go about as far as 150. Yeah, and this is the wreck I was talking about.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, it's crazy. From something like this, it seems like the ship's been wrecked here for probably decades. Yeah, there's a lot of good salvageable items around here.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, fortunately with something like this, I could be able to take quick breaths. Yeah, I think I might need to come by here at another time. Hopefully if I could get myself a better upgrade with the air tank. Alright. Let me try and just go ahead get back to my home settlement. But I am gonna need to try and create some more of the copper wires. Yeah, you can hear that thing. It was like, I see you, bitch. I'ma eat you. Right. Some copper. Okay. Alright, I think it'd be best to head back. And I know scattered around the entirety of this region and map, there are some fragments of certain vehicles that I could be able to scan and find. It's possible to kill him with the knife, but it's gonna take too long, and that thing is more agile into the water than me, and it could practically kill me with no problem whatsoever. And I know it's not just here in the water that you have to find some of the materials and beware of the creatures. There's also different parts of the land where you're gonna have some odd monsters around. They are gonna be used for resources that I noticed, but unfortunately you're gonna need some better weaponry to be able to kill those things. Alright, so let me go ahead and... Alright, coming into view.
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options for evading scurvy.
Okay, so these ones I can't grow. Darn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so let's see. Wire. One. Yeah. I need to look back and unpin. What's that item? Okay. Yeah, so we got like a snow fox, which would be like a hover bike for the land. And later on, there is also the prawn suit, but I'm going to need to find some additional fragments for that one before I could do anything else. All right, let's see. Stereo grower, the hover pad. Okay. I'm gonna need this in order to create the wiring. That's it for me. Gotta head to bed. Take care. Okay, you two, Arbalas. You have a good night. I'll still stay up a little bit to see if I can do a little bit of adventure, and then after that, I'll go ahead and give it a close. All right. Now to get some lithium. And this should do it. All right. So with the power cell, I could be able to grow some stuff. And also, if you pick up some salvage, some metal salvages, you could be able to break it up into more titanium. All right, doing all right with the charge. Okay, so with this, I could be able to... All right, and this, and I'm probably gonna need another section for the vines. And one more for good measure. Okay. All right, let me just charge 2, 3, and 4. There we go. All right, now I can finally go to bed. All right. Working out pretty well. Got a good view of the morning sun. I think that eventually I'll need to work on creating a launch bay. Yeah, and I'm guessing I think I could try and find some more room for one of the... Okay, I'll place this one in here, and I'll come back for it at another time. Right now, I just gotta explore more locations. I'll keep a battery with me just as a spare, and I'll probably need to put away these rations. Oh, neat. It's really nice of them to include songs like this, but I'm gonna have to hold off on doing something else with it for now. Okay, so with this one, it could help me make more batteries. Here. All right, so now I need to do is get some creep vines. All right. Okay. I think maybe it's about... Let me see if I could just save it here a little bit. Okay. Just in case if anything happens to me, might need to revert back to my last save. Alright, so we got about 82%. I need to unpin these. I have a feeling that that could be where the secret research facility is. Won't know for sure until if I get a closer look at it. Let's see, how far down is it though? Okay, it looks like daytime is coming. Looks like it's really... Oh, there it is. Oh, now I see it. There's a cable attached. There's one of the cables of that powers an architect facility. And more on here. Ooh.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, so now I need to find... Now this will at least give me a better chance of where to find the research facility. I have to mind of the pressure because I can't go any further than 150 feet. Because if I do, that's gonna... If I go further, it's gonna damage the hull and... Oh, hello! So that's where it is.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
All right.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so that one is gonna be left as unknown until I could go further. Shh. Looks like something attacked it from the outside.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Swim charge fins. Let's see. Uncharged fins. Wirelessly charging your health tools while you swim. Ah, it's been a long while since I've seen it. But unfortunately, this requires another item. Ooh, I think I could create a thermoblade, but I think there might eventually be one located somewhere over there. Alright, time to dive and see what I can find.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Got a personnel log. Alexis Rydell, independent investigator, reports to Altera? Alright.
Investigation notes. Omega Lab was first breached by heavy impact, perhaps from a sea track modified with some sort of battering implement. A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured. Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether any bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius.
Okay, so she was investigating on some sabotage that was going on.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, so let's see. Let me put another bit of piece. Focus. The task's revolution. Have you heard of multitasking? Now get ready for monotask. Really? It seems a little bit contradictory where here in the future we're more at odd the amaze of someone doing multitasking, like able to do many different things at once. But here in the future they have it backwards. It's like, real?
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I
Alright.
found a lab that looked like it had been sabotaged intentionally. The outside was mostly intact, and the equipment inside seemed like it might have been appropriate for bacteriology, before a fire tornado ran through it. Is it somehow related to Sam's death? Who would have wanted to destroy the place?
We've studied the first Khara bacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising.
Oh.
We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment,
No.
resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original pustules. We trust you will provide the necessary security to do so. The Leviathan site must be protected.
Oh, no. And have any of these people not been aware of why the disease came out last time? It's the reason why nothing was able to escape this ship, this planet's atmosphere, and why... Oh, fuck me in the butt.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. I think that'll do for now. Okay, let's see who we have. Vin Pham. Junior Scientist, Biochemistry. Reporting to Dr. Danielle Valenti. Working on the bacterial analysis. Oh, what did he do?
Danny's not here, I'm afraid.
That's okay. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on?
Just a sketch for a piece I want to make. Slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady.
I won't. It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria. Mutant beauty. Life, death, risk. You know, that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like Khara, but... Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
Alright, fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Khara bacterium from the frozen Leviathan? Here? In this lab?
Please, don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Shit. Wish you were here. Be over with. Delta 6 has been an amazing opportunity. I never tire of watching the sunrise and sunset over the black sand of the Chisarane Desert. The only way it could be better is... Senior Scientist, Biochemistry. Emmanuel Desjardins. Bacterial Analysis. And this was the secret place where they were looking into... the virus. Damn it, man. Can you people not leave well enough anything alone? Alright, so there could be a site for a uranium rod. But the problem is I'm not at that point where I could be able to create something yet. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's not much I can do for the time being. I guess it's about time I start heading back. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, fuck me. Shit. I thought it'd be a relatively harmless thing, but no, it saw me as like, come here, motherfucker. Ugh. This is why I need some better items. Because this planet is filled with a whole lot of big bad creatures that could tear you to limbs, shreds, or swallow you whole. Ugh. Hopefully I can find a way to get a lead on some things. And probably see if I could make some modifications. That way I could go a little deeper into the depths. God, that's unsettling. Okay. Finally making back. Alright, so in some facilities I'll probably need to look deeper around in some of the northern or eastern parts. But I think one of my best bets would have to be to go back on land. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Time for me to hit the hay. All right. That'll do it. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get... I understand. Hold on. I gotta need to get plenty of bladder fishes.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. All right. That about do it.
Oxygen.
Okay. I really need a way to resolve my fluid and take...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so where is that air? How do I make that water filtration system? How do I make... Right, I need to find a way to make arrow gel. Darn, I need gel. I need some rubies. The gel sack's not a bit of a problem, but it's the ruby that is gonna cause me some major headaches. Yeah, it seemed like they were really close. Oh. Yeah, this is the little virus that caused this whole planet to go into quarantine, alarming most of the architects and infecting many of the inhabitants. Seems like there needs to be more answers to this one. I am left with a whole lot of questions that can be answered. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to go a little bit eastward. See if there's anything I can find to use. Unfortunately for me, I really wish I could have something for like diamonds, but problem is that Maybe if I could get some... I wonder if these things are growable. I'll save some of these. Hopefully I could be able to grow them.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Looks like I can't go further than this. It gives me time to pause and contemplate on the mysteriousness and beauty of this. Even if this place is dangerous enough for me to be destroyed. Still, it looks nice. Okay. Yeah, it seemed to have gone a little bit over my limit. But it's alright because tomorrow there's no school, so I should be okay with going a little bit. All I just need to do is grow some plants and I should be alright. I am at least fortunate that I have not died during this stream. Last time I did because I was stupid. I forgot to take in air like a normal human being. And so I was left to suffocate with asphyxiation. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just whenever I tend to speak in certain types of way, it doesn't come out properly. Oh, I can't use these? I'm freezing them. Okay, at least that did it. I'm afraid this is gonna have to do for tonight. Let me rest up. And save right here. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I lost focus. I'm losing focus on myself. Am I? Yeah, I'm coming in a little bit blurry. Hold on. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, sorry. When did this happen? Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I'm losing. Okay, so somehow my webcam is not functioning as well as it did. Let me go ahead and close it out. Pardon me. Hold on. I think I lost myself on this. Oh, okay, finally. All right, there we go. I got a little bit scary there, but I don't know, something that happened to make it not show up like that one. But I did go a little longer than I thought, but that's okay because tomorrow I don't have work because it is a holiday break. Martin Luther King Jr. It's at least something that really took a long time for it to become a holiday, especially with all the, well, obstacles would be putting it lightly, but let's just say certain kinds of people did not want to acknowledge that someone should be recognized for the type of work that they should have, because it makes them want to recognize that there is a problem with society for a certain reason. I'm not going to go too much into that one. I'm sure anyone should be familiar with that. So this is going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming on in. I'll try and figure out a way to get some alert notifications set up for DLive. It's a lot different than what I have for Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, since Stream Elements doesn't have any support with that platform, but perhaps it could have it in a later time. But who knows? And don't forget, in case you do follow me, don't forget to make sure that the bell icon is set to have all the notifications on, usually mainly for when the live stream is coming on. But just in case I'm not able to make it to a live stream for external circumstances, I will be posting up updates on my Facebook page and Twitter page, so that way you'll know if there's going to be confirmed live stream or not. And that way it can help you out with planning out your weekend. So if there's a particular streamer you want to watch, or if there is like a movie you do want to see, I'm not going to hold you back to it. Even if I'm live, if there is something that you do want to check it out a bit, then no hesitations. In case if you missed the live streams, I will have them up on YouTube as a video on demand. I'm still working out a way to find out how to do simple edits of the live streams. That way I could edit out certain types of features, like say a small segment of explorations, or probably do a compilation of the things that are crazy that do tend to happen around here. Maybe simple little conversations, who knows? But this is going to be it for tonight. This is Unbound Sanity signing off, and I wish you all a good night, a good morning, whichever part of the world that you're watching this on. I'll see you all for the next stream.